Hi, brothers and sisters in Christ. Happy December. I was just coming to you because I had a dream last night, and want to share it with you. It was another martial law dream. Basically, I faintly remember seeing a family. It was a female and a male and the kids, and I thought in myself, in my head, that they'll, you know how those big casket liners that Alex Jones and Ventura talk about, how they're big enough to fit one family. And I was thinking in my head, in my dream, when I saw this family, that that entire family would be able to fit into one of those. So the dream goes into an area where all of a sudden people are running from the army or the martial law, and we're in trees, we're swinging from vines trying to get away, we're on top of buildings swinging from one tree to the next. People are sitting and hiding in trees, and we were just trying to get away. Okay, so I ended up being able to swing over a tree and then onto a vine and then into this building. I think it was a hospital building, and it was a hospital worker, and I was going through the building trying to hide and get away. The hospital worker called security on me, and she was like, okay, she called security on me. And so I kept running through these hallways and one door, and then I got out to the back, and it was another, I think it was another security or hospital worker, and I was like, please let me go, please let me go. I was like thinking I was communicating to him like he should let me go, that and I had a ticket that I had probably got, I don't know where I got this ticket from, but it was a ticket that you probably get from like the FEMA people or the soldiers or whatever. And the ticket, it had like print on it. I don't really remember, but I know if it had a certain print on it, that means you had to do 1 year in the FEMA camp. If you had another certain print on it, you would have to do 2 years in the FEMA camp. And he said, okay, I'll let you go, but you need to give me the other portion of that ticket, because if you don't, if you get caught with this ticket and it has both of these on there, then you will have to do 2 years in the FEMA camp. So he ripped the ticket in half and gave me half of it, and he let me go. So I'm running, and I'm bumping to some white girl, and she was pregnant, and she was like running and hiding. So we're running in these neighborhoods, and we're trying to hide and get away. And I remember in the dream knowing that the military with the big tankers, they were patrolling the major highways, and the police force was patrolling the back streets and the smaller streets. So it's like there was no way for you to run or get away. And so all of a sudden I see these big tankers taking these body bags and these medical supplies or equipment into neighborhoods. And I said to myself, they're bringing the body bags to us. And I told her, I said, look, they're bringing the body bags in the community and right to us. And I said, are you going to stay in denial? I yelled at her. I was like, are you going to stay in denial? She ended up walking away and disappearing somewhere. And all I seen was all these military tankers. And so I tried to duck and hide under a bench or something. And they rolled up right in front of me. And before that, I saw the personalities of the guys and the military guys that they hire. And they're jerks. They were laughing and joking. They were talking about each other's genitalia. They wasn't serious at all. It was just a job to them. They didn't care whether or not they were taking, this is my impression, they didn't care whether or not they were taking American citizens' freedom away, or they were working for the government. They were just laughing and joking like ha ha ha, and it was racism going on between the military ranks too. They were working together, but they talked about this black guy. The white guys was talking about the black guys. It was just like a normal job to them. They were just clowning around. They had this bullyish, like jerk type of personality. And that's what Alex Jones has said, that they're hiring guys that really don't care, really just have this gun-ho gun-ho type of personality about killing people. Just not very intelligent, not very compassionate. So that's the personality that I saw within the ranks of the military on the streets that was patrolling. But then when I was hiding under the park bench, I thought that I was covered. I thought that, they couldn't see me. All of a sudden, they rolled in front of me, and then one of the officers saw me. He had a gun. He was like, "Come on, young lady." He was like, "Come on. You have to turn yourself in." And he said something about my ticket. I don't remember. But, I like my freedom. So I turned around and I ran, and I knew they were going to shoot at me. I turned around and I ran, and they shot me with the machine guns, and one of them went through my arm. And I was thinking to myself, I can get away they shot at me the first time. And I was like, okay, as long as they don't hit any major organs, I can get away. And so I ran, and they shot at me, and then it was something I could hide behind, and I tried to run again and try to just get away, and then they was about to shoot at me again, and I woke up, and that was my martial law dream. They were and they were everywhere. At first you could barely see them, and we were getting away, and we'll see one military tanker over here and one up the street. We could tell that they were in the dream, I could tell people were running, and they were just gathering people up. They were patrolling the streets, and people were hiding and running and didn't want to be caught. I didn't want to be caught. Basically, they gonna clamp down on us, and I really feel that they are going to if you don't want to go with them, if you don't want to be escorted to the FEMA camps, they're going to kill you and shoot you on the spot. They're just going to get rid of people that are going to be defiant. They're going to get rid of people that are going to fight back. They don't have time. They could care less, So that was one of the dreams. Martial law dream. God bless you. I love you.